Well, today in Eugene, we were 2 degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday. Still warm out there. Temperatures this afternoon getting into the upper 80s. 87 degrees was the high temperature today in Eugene. We did start off a bit cool, though. Temperatures starting off in the 50s across most of the area. But once again, we saw the warm temperatures as we got into the afternoon, and we're going to continue to see those warm temperatures as we get into the next couple of days or so. Here's a look at our high temperatures across the state. We saw 85 today in Corvallis, getting into the 90s, though, in Central Oregon and Roseburg. You can see 92 in Roseburg today. It was 91 in Bend, 96 in Redmond. Out to the coast, of course, a bit cooler. 61 in Newport today, 64 in North Bend. And you can see the two hottest spots on the map are Rome and Ontario, both at 102 degrees. Whew, it is hot out there. Now here's a look at our current temperatures. We haven't cooled off much from our highs today. Still sitting in the 80s into Central Oregon, 89 in Bend. We're at 85 in La Pine. A bit cooler, though, once you get into Adele Lake near Lamb Pass, sitting at 72 degrees. Along I-5, looking at those low to upper 80s once you get down into the Umpqua Basin, and still cooler along the coast where we're falling into the upper 50s, though still North Bend fluctuating between 60 and 59 degrees or so. So still rather mild out there. Now it has been a breezy day, especially along the coast. We've seen wind gusts up to about 40 miles per hour reported in North Bend. You can see sustained winds, though, in the upper 20s, even low 30s. Inland, it was a bit lighter out there, though still breezy. Wind gusts are around 20 to 25 miles per hour, and you can see sustained winds in the teens. Now, we'll see this pattern again as we get into tomorrow. Will still be a breezy day with the strongest winds out along the coast. Now, we have plenty of sunshine here in western and central Oregon. Eastern Oregon also seeing that sun, and this is pretty much also what we're going to see once we get into tomorrow afternoon. However, we are going to see some clouds move back into the area once we get into tonight, and they'll stick around for the first few hours of tomorrow. Now, high pressure is in control of our weather. It's located just to our south, and this high pressure and the ridge associated with this high pressure will stick around not only for tomorrow, but over the next week. We are looking at another week of dry, sunny conditions and also warm temperatures, though the good news is they won't be as extreme as what we've seen over the past couple of days. Along the coast, we'll continue to keep things mild. Temperatures are going to be in the low to mid 60s. It is going to be breezy. Wind gusts will be around 40 miles per hour. We'll see plenty of sunshine in the afternoon. We'll start off with some fog on Monday, but we're back to sunny skies by the afternoon, and highs will be in the upper 60s all the way through next weekend. Umpqua Basin highs tomorrow will be in near 90 degrees. Some areas of fog, but plenty of sunshine in the afternoon. Mid 90s for both Monday and Tuesday, and then we're into the low 90s and upper 80s to end the week and into next weekend. Over the passes, we're looking at those 70s in the foothills, mid 80s. Plenty of sunshine over the Cascades tomorrow, as well as into Central Oregon. It is going to be another hot day. Temperatures are going to climb into the upper 80s and low 90s. We'll stay in the low 90s on Monday and then slightly fall into the upper 80s. Starting on Tuesday, we'll have a slight chance for a thunderstorm Tuesday night as well as Wednesday night. For the valley, highs tomorrow will be a lot like what we saw today. You're looking at highs in the mid 80s. It will be breezy with wind gusts around 30 miles per hour. Then we're in the upper 80s starting on Monday and pretty much stay there all the way through next week. So we're closer to our average Jessica, which is 85 degrees. And so we're closer to that, no longer looking at those extremes, seeing those temperatures in the mid 90s. But it is going to be dry again for the next week ahead. So that is still a concern for possible fire danger. And also with the winds that we're seeing, wind gusts around 30 miles per hour or so, that could also be a problem if fires start out there.
Definitely. All right. Thanks, Marissa.
No problem.